Unauthorized, Max 1836.3 here, and this is part 18, or no, 19, sorry. Part 19 of the F.E.A.R saga. I'm sorry, it's been a long day. I'm pretty sure it's part 19. So yeah, this is the dreaded level that I was talking about earlier. Unauthorized personnel, or turret syndrome as I call it. It's a very hazardous condition, very dangerous to your health, tends to destroy your armor very quickly, and just generally it's pretty bad.
Oh, perfect. You again. See this button? I wonder what this does. Bye-bye now.
And that's why I've been saving up all those explosives. It usually takes a couple of sticky bombs, or you can do it with hand grenades. If you go into slow-mo, toss a hand grenade at it and shoot it just at the right time. That also works. Or of course you can just shoot at it, but it tends to take a fair few rounds to do it. So shotguns work up close, obviously. If it's further away you probably want to look at your assault rifle or maybe a nail gun or something. So yeah, you just need to sort of experiment. But it's a bit of a bastard, this level, really. So the first time round I played it, I really struggled with it, I gotta say. Those turrets really just tear you a new one. It's really, it's funny, like the briefing sort of screen for the next level is like something like...
Automatic defensive measures are active in this area. Unauthorized personnel will be shot on sight.
It goes something like, yes, we believe Norton Mapes is actively sabotaging the F.E.A.R mission. Bit of a no-brainer, really. Could have told you that ages ago. So yeah, a couple of these turrets can actually be disabled just by getting to those power switches that we just got to there. You can only do it on 2 occasions, but it's kind of worth doing it. It saves you a bit of bother. Probably remember that power switch from way back in wastewater treatment plant. Useful blighters.
More here about Origin. The reason they shut it down was a synchronicity event. Doesn't say what that means, but I guess there were a few casualties.
So I would like to point out, I mean obviously this is technically a walkthrough. As I've already said, I'm not too keen on this level, so the method that I use to get past some of these turrets isn't necessarily the best method to use, and probably wouldn't work if you were playing in higher settings. There's a couple where I just leg it basically, and I do take some hits. Some of them kind of need to be destroyed if you want to proceed sort of without being hampered too much, but some of them it is possible to just sort of scoot by them if you're prepared to take a couple of hits. But like I say, higher settings probably you wouldn't get away with it. I was really just trying to go for a method that just got me through this level as quickly as, at least the first part of this level, as quickly as possible. Because I really just don't like it. I don't like fighting these turrets, they're just stressful. So it's not necessarily the best method to use it, so just bear that in mind. It's actually this turret here, specifically, I just leg it. got shredded a bit there, but they're nice juicy armour there to revive you a bit. You know what this bit always reminds me of though? For some reason, I was talking briefly the other day about the original Soldier of Fortune. That's another turret you can pretty much just scoot past. But yeah, I was talking about Soldier of Fortune 1 the other day there. That was one of the sort of first fast-paced shooters that I played that had fuel barrels and stuff, and yeah, this phone that's ringing right now, that's creepy, like. I don't know why that just gives me the chillies. But no, like I was saying, right at the very end of this game, Soldier of Fortune, there's this part. It's like literally the last sequence. You're fighting the boss fight, Decker, I believe his name is, and he brings in all these automated turrets to help him out. There's like 4 or 5 of the bastards, one in every single corner, and it's just simply a bastard of a level. Another power switch you can use there to disable that one. And yeah, and in fact the only way that I could sort of figure out to beat this boss fight in the end was to basically just run straight at Decker and just pound him with this microwave pulse gun, and just try and take the bastard down, because the turrets don't activate immediately. You do actually have a minute or two before they activate, so you've got to try and pound this bastard and take him down. And this level always reminds me of that for some reason. I don't know how Mr. Mapes managed to get into that ventilation duct, I'll tell you. The amount of cheesy crisps that guy eats. Every time I see him I just want to kill the bastard, but won't let you. Pity, really. And yeah, if I remember correctly, I think Splinter Cell had automated turrets as well. That's one game I never actually finished because I just found it too trial and error, to be honest with you. Really just found it quite frustrating, but I think that had turrets as well. I just don't get it in games. I mean, why are automated turrets always so overpowered whenever they're put into a game? I mean, maybe that's an authentic touch or whatever. I mean, I don't know if that technology actually exists. Do they really have automated turrets out there? I mean, I don't know. I suppose they would be pretty powerful in real life, but kind of just makes it a bit overpowered for gameplay purposes. It can just be stressful. For the smoke to clear. And I think that's pretty much it for automated turrets, actually. I think like I say, I tend to just breeze through this as quickly as I can. Well, when I say it quickly as I can, I don't mean he'd do or something like fuck, but you know, I tend to not dilly-dally too much. I think turrets, I think they do appear very briefly later in the game, I think, if I remember correctly. But I think that's pretty much it though, so it's just that first sort of 10-15 minutes or so of this level is just a bit brutal, shall we say. I don't know if they inserted this into the level just for, I don't know, for pacing or just to add a bit of variety, or I don't know. But I was just never really a big fan of this. This is pretty much the only, that bit we just did there, that's pretty much the only part of the game I don't really enjoy too much. It just, ugh. And yeah, we're gonna encounter a brand new enemy. I suppose you could kind of consider it a bit of a mini boss fight. It'll probably be in the next part. Make this video too long, but it'll be in the next part. But I believe it's called the Eve or something like that. It's just a giant robotic monstrosity that fires rockets at you, and it's just hilarious the damage that thing can deal out. It's great fun. Quite often takes a bit of planning, pre-planning to take those guys down. But you'll see that next time though. Something to look forward to. And we'll actually get our hands on the what's it called? The multi-rocket launcher. Basically it's a rocket launcher that fires off like 3 rockets in one go. I am convinced that in real life that would be absolutely impossible. You know, if you tried to take an RPG or something and fire 3 off at the same time, that would blast you to the moon. The back blast would be horrendous. It's another freaking hilarious weapon though. But that'll be next time, so that's pretty much it for this part. So yeah, until the next time, behave yourself. And don't do anything that I wouldn't do.